Imagine transforming your bland backyard into a breathtaking oasis, a sanctuary that yanks you from the hustle and bustle of daily life into a serene green embrace. Gardens aren't just about plants, they're art. They tell a story, they breathe life into the mundane. So let's embark on a journey to sculpt your personal paradise, where every leaf and petal plays its part in a symphony of colors and textures. Picture this: a corner of your world, meticulously crafted to offer solace and delight with every sunrise. Crafting aesthetic gardens is not just about throwing seeds in soil, it's about weaving a tapestry of flora that mirrors your deepest yearnings for peace and beauty. Are you ready to roll up your sleeves and plant not just flowers, but dreams? As dusk falls, imagine your garden transforming into a serene, glowing haven where moonflowers and white foxgloves stand like silent sentinels in the twilight. A carefully crafted constellation of soft landscape lighting not only guides your path, but also breathes life into each petal, creating an almost ethereal ambiance. This magical setup invites relaxation and contemplation, making every evening an enchanting experience. Who says the garden's charm fades with the sun? By introducing a palette of white and light-reflecting plants, complemented by gentle illumination, your garden becomes a beacon of tranquility in the night. Engage all senses as the air fills with the subtle fragrance of night-blooming flowers, crafting moments of beauty that linger long after the stars have set. Venturing into the creation of a Zen succulent oasis isn't merely about adding greenery, it's a ticket to tranquility. Smooth pebbles, set against the backdrop of geometric patterns, lay the groundwork for a serene retreat. The juxtaposition of rigid cacti and pliable succulents stimulates a visual dialogue on resilience and adaptability, offering a slice of calm in our bustling lives. Embarking on this green journey transforms your space into a minimalist masterpiece, where each element, from the deliberate placement of rocks to the thoughtful selection of plants, invites a moment of pause. This garden isn't just seen, it's experienced, providing an essential escape to stillness in a world that rarely stops spinning. A Zen succulent oasis isn't just a choice, it's a lifestyle, redefining the essence of what a personal retreat can be. Whip out your magic wand, okay, maybe just your gardening gloves, and conjure a cozy corner that whispers fairy tales. Picture this: a pergola swathed in blooms, creating a living roof where sunlight dances through. Below, nestled among soft moss and shy ferns, sits an inviting bench. Here the world slows, inviting whispered conversations or solitary reflection. This isn't just a garden nook. It's a passage to serenity, draped in nature's own tapestry. Ever thought a book could come to life? This garden spot does one better. It's a page from your favorite story, tangible and scented with jasmine or roses, depending on your floral cast. Beyond a mere retreat, it's a scene set for daydreams and night whispers, where reality gently folds away, leaving nothing but peace and the soft rustle of leaves in its place. Let your garden tell its own enchanting tale. Peekaboo! Who doesn't love a surprise? Planting an antique or vividly painted door among thick greenery isn't just about creating a path, it's a ticket to imagination land. A door, mysterious in its solitude, whispers tales of what lies beyond, urging a sense of adventure and discovery. It's like your garden is dressing up, and this door? It's the statement piece, the conversation starter that adds depth and allure to your outdoor sanctuary. Got a flair for the dramatic? Then this twist is for you. Imagine sleek ivy snaking around a brightly painted portal, where each hue and brushstroke adds layers of personality to your garden. It's not merely a door, it's a portal to a world where the whimsical reigns and every guest is an explorer on the brink of an enchanting discovery. This isn't just good landscaping, it's storytelling through design. Let's paint the town, or should I say, garden, red, and not stop there. Picture strolling down a winding path, each turn bursting with colors that rival the most mesmerizing sunsets. Rainbow pathways don't just dazzle, they invite you into a vibrant living canvas. By cleverly arranging blooms and leaves from every hue in nature's palette, you're not just gardening, you're crafting an experience. Who knew your green thumb could tickle every shade of the spectrum? Imagine sauntering along a trail where every footstep feels like a leap across a sprawling, earthy rainbow. This isn't your run-of-the-mill stroll. It's an expedition through a kaleidoscope of life. With strategic plant choices, your garden becomes a tapestry of colors that not only captivate the eye, but also create a serene, joyful ambiance. It's a testament to the power of color in transforming a simple walk into a journey of discovery and delight. Spiral out. Rustic herb spirals aren't just easy on the eyes, they're genius watering hacks in disguise. By stacking stones or bricks, you create a microclimate kingdom where thyme lords over basil, mastering the art of hydration hierarchy. It's where form meets function in a twist of botanical ballet, serving both your palate and your Instagram feed. Roll up your sleeves because this garden project is more than a weekend affair. It's a journey into sustainable artistry. As you layer each stone, imagine crafting a lighthouse for your herbs, guiding them towards thriving, not just surviving. This isn't just gardening, it's sculpting a living mosaic, fragrant and flourishing under your watchful care. Peeking at your garden, imagine a serene pool mirroring the sky, doubling your garden's charm. Surround it with vibrant blooms and greens. This setup not only captivates, but breathes tranquility, making your haven twice as alluring. Why settle for the mundane when a water mirror garden adds a dash of magic? With a well-placed pond, your garden transforms into a living painting, where every plant and bloom plays a part in an enchanting reflection. It's a simple trick with a powerful impact, turning your space into a scene straight out of a fairy tale. Who said gardens must be grounded? Elevate your green spaces by suspending vibrant baskets of flowers, creating a captivating floating garden spectacle. It's not just a feast for the eyes, it's a savvy way to maximize smaller spaces, turning them into lush vertical retreats. With blooms cascading at various heights, you'll craft an enchanting 3D tapestry that draws the eye upward, making every inch count. Imagine stepping outside to a ballet of blossoms, each level a new performance. By adjusting the heights, you cater to an array of plants, from sun-loving geraniums to shade-seeking ferns. This isn't just gardening, it's crafting a living, breathing art piece. Plus, it's a perfect conversation starter that makes every visit to your garden an unforgettable journey through a floating floral wonderland. Imagine stepping into a tale as old as time, where fairy tale creatures dwell among leaves and petals. Create a gnome storybook nook. It's not just child's play, but a retreat for anyone craving a sprinkle of magic in their daily grind. Envision mushroom-shaped stools and cheerful gnome figurines welcoming weary travelers. Why not amplify the charm with a small book exchange, transforming this nook into a communal harbor of shared stories and laughter? This whimsical corner isn't just a feast for the eyes. It's a testament to the power of imagination and community woven into the very fabric of your garden. Wander further into this enchanted plot, and you'll find it's more than an aesthetic delight. It's a nod to timeless narrative traditions, a tangible link between nature and the storied worlds we've always adored. A gnome storybook nook doesn't merely decorate, it kindles curiosity, fosters a love for reading, and serves as a vibrant backdrop for countless family photographs and memories. Here, amidst the whispering trees and rustling leaves, stories come alive, and the magic of the garden truly blossoms. Imagine wandering through a labyrinth where every turn presents a burst of flavor. Planting an edible flower maze with nasturtiums and pansies isn't just a feast for the eyes, it's an exploration of taste. This clever twist brings your garden to life, inviting visitors to nibble their way through. Not only does this add an element of fun, but it seamlessly blends beauty with utility, making every stroll an unforgettable sensory experience. Embarking on this horticultural adventure, you're doing more than creating a picturesque scene. You're setting the stage for memorable moments. As guests meander, they'll encounter the peppery surprise of nasturtiums and the delicate sweetness of pansies, transforming a simple garden visit into a full-fledged experience. This ingenuity doesn't just captivate the senses, it sparks conversations, turning your garden into a lively hub of interaction and discovery. Jump right in and give that dusty, forgotten bicycle in your garage a second life by transforming it into a charming garden feature. Picture bright blooms spilling from its baskets, greenery entwining its frame, and colorful petals peeking through the spokes. Not only does this project merge nostalgia with nature, but it also introduces an unexpected twist to garden aesthetics, proving that beauty often rides on the wheels of imagination. Tackling this venture invites an inspiring blend of creativity and eco-friendliness into your garden's design. By repurposing an old bicycle, you're not just crafting an eye-catching display, you're also taking a stand for the environment. It's a gesture that says, look closer, there's life and potential in the forgotten, and it turns your garden into a storybook where every corner tells a tale of revival and enchantment. Imagine sipping your morning coffee as bees and butterflies perform an aerial ballet among lavender and echinacea. Creating a dedicated sanctuary for these dance troupe members brings life to your garden, not to mention it's a support system for our ecosystem. Plus, who can resist the charm of a butterfly bush in full bloom? This little haven becomes a buzz of activity, offering both a visual delight and a conversation starter. Why let your garden settle for the mundane? Transform a corner into a bustling hub for pollinators that not only looks stunning, but also does its bit for the planet. With bees zigzagging from flower to flower and butterflies adding a dab of color, your garden turns into a live painting, ever-changing and every bit Instagram-worthy. It's a win-win for nature and your aesthetic sensibilities. Turning a slice of your garden into an artist's haven is like brewing the perfect cup of tea. It's all about blending. Imagine sculpting or painting while surrounded by nature's masterpieces. Strategically placed sculptures not only add character, but stir conversation between nature and art. Let the sun play with colors on your canvas, and let the whispers of the wind guide your brush. It's an investment in your creativity that pays off with every stroke. Why keep the beauty of art confined indoors? Elevate your garden with art installations that echo the wild serenity of its surroundings. Picture a mosaic pathway shimmering under the morning dew, or a metal sculpture catching the sunset's last rays. These elements act as focal points, guiding visitors through a narrative woven by both your hands and nature's. This synergy isn't just visually stunning, it's a catalyst for creativity, transforming your garden into a breathing gallery where every visit inspires a new masterpiece. Sipping a cup of tea under the silver glow of the moon, your garden transforms into an enchanting oasis. The scent of night-blooming flowers gently floats through the air, mingling with the soft creak of your garden swing. This isn't just a backyard, it's a moonlit retreat where every evening feels like a page from a fairy tale. Imagine for a moment the transformation. By day, a cozy corner for reading and sunbathing. By night, a magical space where the moon and stars are your only company. This swing doesn't just beautify your garden, it weaves a spell of serenity and wonder around your outdoor living space. Who says you can't have a mountain in your backyard? A rockery retreat does just that, blending rugged beauty with serenity. Picture dwarf conifers piercing the sky, while alpine plants add splashes of color. The gentle sound of water trickling through stones, pure bliss. It's a low-maintenance, high-impact way to turn heads and nurture peace. Imagine stepping outside to a scene plucked from the Alps. Alpine rockeries offer that escape, transforming ho-hum yards into captivating landscapes. With strategically placed rocks and water elements, it's like nature choreographed a ballet in your garden. Not to mention, it's a haven for beneficial wildlife. Truly, who wouldn't want their personal mountain oasis? Step off the beaten path and into your own hidden sanctuary, where time stands still among weathered benches and whispered secrets of the past. Here, Iron Gate remnants and classical statues aren't just decorations, they're the silent keepers of stories, inviting you to sit, reflect, and maybe, just for a moment, believe in magic again. This nook isn't simply about beauty, it's an ode to serenity, history, and the art of slowing down in a world that never stops moving. Imagine a place where every leaf and stone tells a tale, a secluded alcove where the modern world fades into the soft hues of time-worn elegance. Adding vintage charm with a weathered bench or an antique iron gate not only elevates your garden's aesthetic, but also crafts a space that feels like a bridge between eras, a tranquil retreat that whispers of yesteryear's elegance and today's quest for peace. Let this be your garden's heart, where old-world charm meets timeless grace. Kick off your shoes. Imagine your feet sinking into a velvety mat of time, each step releasing a fresh, earthy aroma. This isn't just walking, it's an aromatic journey. Thyme, with its resilience and vibrant hue, transforms mundane paths into living artwork, inviting you to pause and appreciate the symphony of nature at your toes. Now, picture a kaleidoscope of sedum spreading across your garden floor, stitching a quilt of colors that change with the seasons. Sedum, ever so hardy, thrives with minimal fuss, offering a lush tapestry that pleases the eye while providing a haven for your garden's smallest visitors. This isn't just gardening, it's crafting a masterpiece underfoot. Wander into a time capsule where each rusty relic tells a tale. Integrating weathered metal art and reclaimed old tools crafts a garden that breathes life into history, offering a rich, tangible narrative. It's a space where the past meets the present in a beautiful symphony of nature and nostalgia. Picture this, an ancient, rusted wheelbarrow now overflowing with vibrant blooms. It's not just gardening, it's storytelling. This approach not only recycles forgotten pieces, but also cultivates an atmosphere brimming with character and charm. In a world rushing towards the future, a Rusty Relics garden is your sanctuary of timelessness. Step off the beaten path and dive into the serenity of a coastal cottage garden where the symphony of salt-tolerant flora harmonizes with treasures like seashells and driftwood. Here, sand pathways aren't just for show. They guide you through a canvas painted with the palette of the seaside's tranquil beauty. Picture this. With each step, the fusion of textures and colors whispers stories of the ocean, making it more than just a garden. It's a retreat where every breeze carries the soul of the sea. Embrace this slice of coastal paradise where nature and whimsy dance in perfect harmony. Imagine strolling through a garden where every turn reveals a story, a verse that whispers to the soul. Crafting a literary labyrinth with low hedges or stones transforms a simple walk into an odyssey of reflection. Benches adorned with plaques bearing your favorite quotes invite moments of quiet contemplation. This space becomes not just a feast for the eyes, but nourishment for the spirit, blending the beauty of nature with the power of words. Why settle for the mundane when you can walk through pages of poetry and prose? Each path in the labyrinth offers a journey through emotions and thoughts, guided by the gentle structure of hedges. Here, the fusion of literary genius with natural splendor creates an unparalleled oasis. It's a place where the mind can wander, lose itself in the beauty of language, and find serenity amidst the greenery. Roll out the terracotta brigade and let each clay soldier stand guard, cradling fragrant Mediterranean herbs like sage, rosemary, and thyme. Picture this, your patio transformed into a sun-drenched haven where olive trees whisper tales of ancient lands, and every nook carries the promise of a coastal village siesta. Isn't it time your backyard told a story worth lounging in? Wrap each olive tree in a hug of warmth with terracotta pots that seem to soak up the sun, turning your patio into a canvas painted with the hues of the Mediterranean. Imagine sipping your morning coffee, surrounded by the aroma of herbs that could rival any Italian grandmother's kitchen garden. Create not just a garden, but a getaway, mere steps from your back door. Who said gardens could only be about sunshine and daisies? Step into the intriguing shadow of a Gothic garden. Here, drama reigns with dark foliage plants, whispering secrets, and Gothic arches forming gateways to otherworldly realms. But it's not all about the looks. These plants are hardy warriors, thriving with minimal fuss. Add a stone statue or two, and you've got yourself a garden niche that's both mysterious and enchantingly low maintenance. Let's paint your green space with a darker palette. Imagine moonlight dancing on the velvety leaves of a black lace elderberry. Gothic gardens invite you to flirt with the enigmatic side of nature, creating an atmosphere that's both captivating and a tad eerie. It's about turning heads and sparking curiosity. So why settle for ordinary when you can craft an outdoor sanctuary that narrates tales of intrigue and romance with every leaf and stone? Got a bland balcony or a tedious terrace? Let's jazz it up. Imagine walking down an alley of brightly painted pots, each a little universe of colors, patterns, and life. This isn't just decoration. It's an explosion of creativity where marigolds mingle in polka dot pots and basil basks in sunny yellows. Painted Pot Alley isn't just about growing plants. It's about crafting a vibrant symphony of sights, scents, and serenity right in your outdoor space. Why settle for the ordinary when your garden can shout personality? Throw in some geometric patterns, or maybe some whimsical stripes. Each pot becomes a canvas, and together They form an outdoor gallery of greenery and art. It's practical too, herbs and flowers within arm's reach, adding not just beauty but utility. This is where function meets fun, transforming your space into a lively burst of life and color. Peek under the canopy, and what do you find? A lush green tapestry woven by nature itself. Ferns sway in the breeze, moss cushions your steps, and woodland flowers add dashes of color to the tranquil shade. Creating a forest floor fantasy garden isn't just about beauty, it's about crafting a serene retreat where the hustle of life fades, replaced by the gentle whispers of the forest. Why settle for a typical garden when you can conjure a woodland paradise right in your backyard? By incorporating ferns, moss, and enchanting woodland flowers, you're not just planting, you're storytelling. Each plant plays a part in this living narrative, inviting visitors to lose themselves in a world where nature reigns supreme. Your garden transforms into a secluded sanctuary, offering a haven of peace that beckons with the promise of a dreamy escape. Why settle for an ordinary backyard when you can transform it into a tropical oasis? Imagine hammocks swaying gently between palm fronds, surrounded by vibrant blooms and broadleaf plants. This garden isn't just a feast for the eyes, it's a retreat for the soul. Here, every detail, from the whisper of leaves in the breeze to the soft, earthy aroma of moist soil, adds layers of relaxation and beauty, creating the perfect backdrop for your escape from the hustle and bustle. Tapping into the illusion of a faraway paradise, this garden design thrives on variety and contrast. Bright flowers against lush greens, the rustle of foliage mixed with serene silence, all play their part. And what could be more inviting than hammocks, promising rest and relaxation under the canopy? It's a space that doesn't just look good, it feels magical, offering a sanctuary where you can unwind, read, or simply bask in the tranquil ambiance. Wander beneath arboreal archways, and you'll feel like you've stepped into a fairy tale. Training trees into natural arches invites mystery and charm, whispering tales of ancient pathways. Imagine the sunlight filtering through leaves, casting dappled shadows that dance at your feet, transforming an ordinary walk into an adventure. It's a simple touch that transports garden visitors to a storybook setting. Crafting these living tunnels isn't just about beauty, it's a nod to nature's resilience and artistry. As branches intertwine, they symbolize strength and unity, a poetic reminder amidst the rustling leaves. Plus, these green corridors offer a cool retreat on sunny days, making your garden not only a visual masterpiece, but a haven from the summer heat. Strolling down your garden path becomes a sensory expedition when flanked by the intoxicating aromas of jasmine, gardenia, and mint. It's like each footstep releases a symphony of scents that dance in the air, transforming a simple walk into an aromatic adventure. This isn't just gardening, it's crafting an experience that engages and elevates every sense, making each visit to your outdoor sanctuary a memorable journey. Imagine the soft whispers of mint tickling your nostrils, followed by the deep, hypnotic perfume of gardenia, culminating in the sweet serenade of jasmine. It's a layered fragrance feast that not only pleases the nose, but also infuses a sense of calm and joy into your daily life. A scented sensory path does more than just smell good. It carves out a piece of paradise right in your backyard, proving that paradise is indeed a step away. A living green wall isn't just eye candy, it's a breath of fresh air, literally. Transforming a blank wall into a lush vertical garden teeming with succulents, fragrant herbs, and vibrant flowers doesn't just elevate your space aesthetically, it also purifies the air and creates a serene oasis. Imagine plucking fresh rosemary or basil right from your wall while cooking. It's convenience meets charm. Ever thought a wall could be a conversation starter? A living green wall does more than just spruce up a space. It weaves a story of sustainability and beauty, making every glance an invitation to engage and explore. It's not just about going green, it's about crafting a unique focal point that tickles the senses and sparks joy. Who knew a vertical space could offer so much? Who said your garden can't wear its autumn best? Imagine a cozy nook bursting with the fiery hues of pumpkins and ornamental gourds, complemented by late-blooming chrysanthemums. This fall feature turns your outdoor space into a seasonal postcard, captivating with its vibrant tones and textures. It's the perfect backdrop for crisp autumn evenings and heartwarming gatherings. Now, Picture weaving through this magical nook, cradling a warm mug, the air rich with earthy scents. Crafting such a haven is simpler than you think. Select a sunny spot, sprinkle in a variety of gourds, and let chrysanthemums add their splash of color. This autumnal ensemble doesn't just flaunt the season's best. It invites you to pause, savor, and reconnect with the rhythm of nature. As we've journeyed through the art of aesthetic gardening, let's not forget that each plant is like a brushstroke on nature's canvas. Creating your garden masterpiece isn't about following a strict blueprint. It's about letting your imagination bloom among the leaves and petals. Like a bee to a flower, may your spirit be drawn irresistibly to the garden, finding joy in the dance of growth and the symphony of colors. Remember, your garden is a reflection of your creativity, a living, breathing entity that grows with you. So throw on those gardening gloves, get your hands dirty, and let the vibrant tapestry of nature inspire your next outdoor masterpiece. After all, in the theater of greenery, you're both the director and the star. Let's make every garden tell a vivid story, one that invites smiles, sparks curiosity, and nurtures tranquility. Happy gardening.